breaking news at this hour. Vanessa, we understand that 6 people have been shot dead in Ocean View. Talk to us. What is happening there?
Yes, indeed. And it is the community in shock today here in Neptune Street in Ocean View. We understand that just before 11 o'clock this morning at this house behind me, the occupants of this house, there were 6 people inside there. We understand from police that a vehicle pulled up here just at about 10 to 11 this morning. They went inside the house and it's alleged that they started shooting the individuals inside the house. I can tell you that the police say that a 6th person, 5 people were killed inside the house. A 6th person was then rushed to hospital where he also succumbed. Now, I can tell you that the visuals you are seeing at the moment, of course, is the crime scene experts that are still on the scene. I understand that they are speaking to some members of the community at the moment. And I can also tell you, Eve, my colleague Josh will just bring us back that the forensic pathology vehicles have also arrived, and of course just to my right over here you'll see that neighbours as well as community members shocked, some of them telling us that they've never, as much as Ocean View is an area that is known and prone to violence, to gun violence, but they've never had an incident like this where 6 people have been shot and killed in one fell swoop. And of course the police now saying that the anti-gang unit is investigating this matter. I can tell you that at this hour it does appear as though the bodies of those 6 people, or 5 people inside the house have not yet been removed by the authorities, and of course very little else coming out, as this investigation, you would understand, would still be at a very early stage. Now, some of the community members and neighbours telling us that this incident happened just before 11 o'clock, and that's the time when this area experienced load shedding. Another mother telling me just now that her daughter had been killed in gang violence a few years ago, and until this point still no update from police in terms of where that case is at this point in time. Many people feeling angry at this point in time, saying that the police, for example, in Ocean View, they're claiming that the police have failed them. Some of them telling us that the police station closes as early as 9 p.m. and when people do call out for police to come to the area, they claim that they are tardy in their response. And of course this incident extremely upsetting. I mean, there are a few hundred of people standing all around us behind the yellow police tape, and they of course waiting, I suppose, until this crime scene, which is still very much active at this point in time, as Josh will show you. You'll see the forensic people in their uniforms. They are standing guard outside the house, and of course investigators and police also still on the scene here at the moment. It's one of sadness and one of shock for a community who woke up this morning to the sounds of gunshots and of course in the news of the deaths of 6 men.
Vanessa, I know that this is, of course, a breaking news story and it's a developing story as well, but we do understand and we are hearing that the investigations were somehow hampered because of load shedding and that CCTV cameras are not accessible at the moment. What are you hearing with that regard? Have you managed at all to speak to some of the community members?
That's exactly what the community members are telling us, and they say that when the load shedding happens, the CCTV camera footage or the CCTV cameras go down, which could hamper the police investigation. Of course, there are no police spokespeople on the scene, but we will be going down to the police station in just a short while to speak to the police management there in terms of exactly how this may have impacted or may impact the investigation going forward. The only information that we have so far from police confirmed is the fact that at about 10 to 11 when a vehicle pulled up in front of this house, and of course the fact that the processes are now unfolding as we stand here in Ocean View today.